So have you heard about this? Have you seen this? I'm getting just a lot of information about glycine, and not just glycine, but people taking NAC and glycine and basically boosting their glutathione. Like it just naturally makes you make more. My only worry is that like with NAC, some people have really weird reactions to it, which we'll get into that later in the video. But glycine as a whole, I really have not heard a whole lot about it. I haven't heard anything bad about it. I haven't really heard of anyone saying like, oh, it like, I don't know, boosts your hair growth, kind of like MSM does, or that, oh, it helps you be more alert, less brain fog, kind of like what glutathione does. So with glycine, I kind of had to almost do like just like a little mini deep dive just to see really what it was. And I'm finding just a lot of people talking about the nootropic health of it. So basically, it's benefiting your brain, but not only that, but sleep. It's like regulating a lot of people's sleep. So that kind of gave me just kind of like a pause because I wouldn't want to take this and then basically ruin the whole day. So I still need to look further into this, but so far it's like, okay, can we just take glycine for skin lightening? Because people are saying like they're taking 10,000 milligrams of glycine, which glycine is already pretty cheap. Like you could get a huge bag of it for under $30 of just the powder, but they're just taking 10,000 milligrams of glycine and then about 2,000 milligrams of NAC, which with NAC, like you really can't take too much of it. That's not one of those that you want to like mega dose, but they're just saying that they're lightening quite a bit, but they're also taking topicals or using topicals. So don't get me twisted. Like this isn't just these supplements giving them results, but it's enough to where they don't have to actually supplement glutathione because it's working so well. I would love to see maybe glycine and NAC maybe kind of fill in the gap that MSM leaves, because I know a lot of people can't handle MSM and so they never get the skin lightening benefits of it. So if instead we could take glycine and NAC, maybe not have all those terrible side effects that come along with MSM, not that everyone gets those side effects, but some people do. But if we could just do this instead, I mean, it would be just such a cheap alternative. So there's this one post that I just came across, and she's kind of talking about what it does and how it works. So she's saying that in the body, glycine is often the limiting factor to making a lot of things, including glutathione, which it is a building block. We already know that. But it makes glutathione and collagen. The body has all the other bricks, but rarely enough glycine. The body has all the other bricks, but rarely enough glycine. Then with NAC, which is already recommended, can be used for the body to make glutathione if you take it with glycine. This is the part where I'm just going to have to look a little bit more into, because trust me, on these like just skin lightening blogs and stuff like that, like there's just a lot of just misinformation, and they'll have you doing all this weird stuff like standing on one leg, taking the vitamin C out of the capsule, and it's just like it does nothing. Like you don't really have to do all that. You know what I mean? Some people just like take things and then they run with it, and then everyone is just kind of like parroting the same information that really doesn't make a difference in your skin lightening routine. Then she added in about niacin, which I have messed around with niacin a lot and I do recommend it. I forget about niacin, but I do recommend it. So she's saying that niacin, the flesh version, can be used to regenerate glutathione from the used glutathione. Now, I had no idea. Like I always saw like a boost with my glutathione when I take flesh and niacin, but I didn't know that supposedly it can help regenerate glutathione that you've already used. If you guys are unaware, we take vitamin C with glutathione because our body is always using glutathione in everyday life. Even when we're just breathing, it's using glutathione. So it's better to have the vitamin C readily available. So because your body will basically choose to use the vitamin C before the glutathione, and this has already been proven. So that's why in these skin lightening forums and threads, like everyone's saying, take with vitamin C, take with vitamin C. Also, vitamin C on its own like boosts collagen like crazy, which is what you want for healthy, glowing skin. You don't want that dull, flat, kind of, I don't want to say like powdery looking, but yeah, it's just like there's something like uncanny about it. And in skin lightening, like when you start like noticing results, which let's be honest, it's going to take a couple months, but yeah, there's definitely, I've seen skin that I'm just like, it might be really light, but I'm not envious of it and I don't want to acquire that. So taking these things like taking collagen, it's really going to help you just get just healthy, natural looking lighter skin, just not uncanny valley whiter skin. So she says that she's trying a new oral route where she's taking NAC plus glycine plus vitamin C morning and night, followed by niacin, the flush version, about 2 hours later. Then she said that she's taking MSM as well, but I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about MSM anymore. The jury is just out. She said it's too early to say, but everything I've read point to potentially great results due to the synergistic effects and double wham, regenerating glutathione after it's been used by the body. So I'm just interested to see what this is going to do for her long term, though I've already come across other people just talking about just taking glycine and just the amazing effects that they had. Though I will say they only said that they noticed like all these great effects like after the 9-month mark. So you kind of just have to take like a leap of faith, and just cross your fingers and just really hope that what you're doing is going to pay off. Also, I want to say that the person who is taking 10,000 milligrams of glycine and then the NAC, she also said that she was taking 500 milligrams of the tranexamic, I think I said that right, acid, which taking that orally, it has like, there's a risk of blood clotting. A lot of doctors will let you know about this. Obviously, she's comfortable with that risk. Because this is prescription only if you wanted to get the tranexamic acid. If you want to get the oral version, you can go buy it anywhere if you just want the serum. But like her doctor told her about the risks, and she said that she knows of the risks and that she's comfortable with that. Me personally, I'm not comfortable with that, so I would not be using that. But I do want to say that that was the third thing that the other girl was taking. So she wasn't just doing glycine and the NAC, she also had the 500 milligrams of that. So just to throw that caveat in there. Someone did ask how much is she taking of each NAC and glycine, and she said that she's taking 5 grams of each time. So she's getting a whopping 10,000 milligrams of glycine a day. So that already kind of tracks with the other person who tried it. But I'm just not sure about the 10,000 milligrams of NAC. It was my understanding that NAC is one of those supplements that you should not be megadosing quite like that you should leave to a smaller dose, but I'll have to do some more research into that. Usually when I'm doing research, I not only want to see what the medical journals are saying, I also want to see what real people are saying, and I want to see what people are saying who are not using this for skin lightening. So it's like kind of covering all the bases, because usually when I hit like gold, you can't just believe in just one type of person who are taking this, especially like when it comes to doctors. Like I just sometimes I feel like they look over some of the other risks, but even though there's like hundreds of people claiming that this happened to them, and they just kind of, I don't know, leave that out of some of these journals, and I don't know, but with everything, you should always question and you should always do your own research. I do like that someone did mention that whatever whitening regimen that you start, you should really use topicals as well, not just the supplements. And this is the biggest thing, because even if you're doing supplements, you will get to a point where you have to start some type of peel. Like whether you want to buy a peel over the counter or you want to make your own, like you have to have that happen so you can get rid of the old skin, or you are not going to see your results. So I get why some people are scared of some of these skin lightening creams that are already made up, but there's plenty of other ingredients that you can get that are safe, that you can put together, and you can just start this process so you can get to your new skin. Also, even if you are using whitening creams and you found one that you trust and that works, you also need to do some type of peel or exfoliation before using it, or it just will not penetrate into your skin and you'll kind of hit a plateau. It can be really, really frustrating. But I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to do some more research just into glycine and NAC and figure out like what dosages. I'm assuming that the 10,000 of glycine is a good start. I've seen other people who are using it for other things use like 30,000 30,000. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 30,000. 30,000 milligrams. And obviously that's a lot. We're not going to go there, but I'm just assuming that this isn't one of those things that you're going to have some type of terrible side effect if you're taking a lot being 10,000 milligrams, because most people are taking under 5 of glycine. But like I said, more research is needed. Just let me know what you guys think about this. I am so excited. My 90-day accelerated skin lightening checklist planner is now ready. This is perfect if you're struggling to keep up your routine or if you don't know where to start. Basically, this is like day by day what I did to achieve my goals within 3 months. I tell you basically everything you need to know. All you have to do is like check off the box. So I should tell you like what to take in the morning, what to take in the evening. For different weeks, you guys will be doing like coffee enemas. There are certain times where you'll be doing just different exfoliation routines. I show you or tell you about what topical I mix together. It's really affordable. This isn't like something you're gonna have to like put hundreds of dollars into, but it'll get you started. And basically these are my results doing this exact routine from basically like 3 months, like 90 days. So if you guys are interested, there is a link in the description where you can get it. I'm just so excited for this. Like I worked so hard on it, and yeah, it tells you just step by step what to do every day. You just check it off. You don't have to really think about it. And yeah, it's going to really help you achieve your goals.